and we are on what's the
God
thing
damn
called?
it. Periscope.
Periscope. So welcome to anybody who comes in to the broadcast from Periscope. This is the company. And it is Monday. No, I'm sorry, it's Tuesday. Tuesday, October 15th. We're halfway through October already. The year's almost done. I think I saw a timer or a clock or something that said what? 60, like maybe 70 something days till New Year's or whatnot. Maybe
that's about right.
That's
about right.
Yeah.
About 75, 76, something like that.
Get your affairs and your shit in order.
Get your house.
Is there a house in the house tonight? I don't know the word.
No.
Anyway, hope everybody's good. Of course, we got a full panel down here. Got me, of course, B. Lenny. Got Izzo down here. Got that damn Sosa and JD over here.
This is not full. Richard's not here.
We miss him pretty Richie.
Not full. I mean, we covering the four corners, but we ain't full. So hope everybody had an amazing weekend, and we're gonna get started. I know y'all had a topic ready and loaded and locked and loaded. Anybody want to go ahead and introduce that topic?
Yes, I would like to do so. So last week I think I was listening to Hot 97 on YouTube, and they brought up this topic. They found a list from the BBC for you cultured folks. That's over the pond. And I guess you would say Great Britain. You said what's that? Over the Atlantic Ocean.
That.
Oh, whatever. They did a top 25 for the greatest hip hop songs of all time.
I don't like it.
And we were going to start already talking about the list in the pre-show, but we kind of had to tell each other to shut up so we could have fresh opinions because some we agree and some we go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Do we want to like read through like 5 to 10 at a time? How we want to go over this so we can go, what the hell?
Read through 5. Let's do 25 to 20 right now.
Oh, okay. 25 to 21, you mean?
Yeah, 25 to 21.
All right. So at 25, they have 2 songs tied. Those songs are All Right by Kendrick Lamar and Rosa Parks by Outkast. 24, All of the Lights, Kanye featuring Rihanna, Kid Cudi. Actually, there's more people in that song than that. 23, Grind by Clips. 22, Not Lost. Lose Yourself, Eminem. And 21, Doo Wop That Thing, Lauryn Hill. Go ahead.
There's already a better song than Lose Yourself. Eminem already has better songs than that one.
I agree too.
Clips got better songs than Grinding.
But I remember the year when it came out, and I don't think there was anything that played more anywhere.
Okay,
so
we're going to
say that it's on the list.
And I mean, if you really want to talk about, I mean, that song pretty much put them on the map. I mean,
it threw Neptune's even further out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
I think it definitely earned this spot on the list.
With that criteria, then we can't say nothing about Rosa Parks because.
But right now, we've all agreed that Grinding should be on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what about All Right and Rosa Parks? All Right is 2015. Like that was 4 years ago. I don't know yet. I like the song a lot, but I don't know yet.
Rosa Parks?
No. All Right. All Right.
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
That's like putting somebody in the
Kendrick
Hall of Fame
Lamar
before they retire.
He's gonna be all right. That Kendrick.
Oh yeah.
That was dope. But like he said, it's only been 4 years.
I mean, if it was going to be on the list, it's where it should have been.
Mm-hmm. All of the Lights, I like that song. I actually like that album a lot, but I don't go back to that album really. Like, not to say that song not nice to listen to, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you're gonna put Kanye West on here, there's definitely a better album to choose.
Well, now you got to understand. This is, I don't know if y'all read through the list already, but
go ahead,
like the 2025 through 21.
And let's talk about global impact, but we could talk about where the fuck we from, how we view it too.
Yeah.
So and I mean, I disagree with you about Lose Yourself. I think Lose Yourself was pretty big for him.
Oh, it absolutely was.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm thinking there were better songs.
Oh yeah. No, he's not saying that it shouldn't be on the list. He's saying there were better songs. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
That doesn't mean it doesn't have that impact, but it's weird how that happens.
I mean, like, if this was his only song on here, which I'm looking now, I'm not saying anything else. I think like Rap God is better than Lose Yourself.
Oh yeah, I see.
But I see the list may just be like sales and hits and overall impact and what lists were they on and all the other shit. So it might not just be what people like.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, just as an overall, I know we're only on a certain section, but just as an overall, I think it did get, it got a little more. It got better as it went on, as it goes on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, keep going.
All right, number 20, International Players Anthem, UGK featuring Outkast. 19, UNITY, Queen Latifah. 18, Fuck the Police, NWA. 17, It Was Good Day. It was a good day. Ice
It was
Cube.
a good day.
And 16, Bombs Over Baghdad, Outkast.
Damn,
So how y'all feel about those? But not necessarily the order, but I guess them being on the list. Because
I mean, as far as impact, Fuck the Police should be like top. As far as impact goes,
I think most of this wouldn't even be able to be here if it wasn't for Fuck the Police. Personally,
yeah, that's pretty intense.
I'd give them top 10, if not top 5.
I mean, not even with the fact like I think Izzo said, most of this wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. But when they put that out,
1988.
Well, I'm saying, but when they put that out and what was going on around them at that time and how they were already being hated on by the police. I say,
and that is so prevalent now.
Yeah, it should be higher.
That's why that song should even be higher because of what you said.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel?
Baghdad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Outkast. I love Outkast. I'm a huge Outkast fan. B.O.B. was one of their commercial hits, though.
But I mean, that's the point. Everything on here is commercial hits.
But that's what kind of them a little further because you got to think about it. Southern Playalistic, ATLians, like Aquemini. Well, which one that was on? That was on Bombs Over Baghdad on Stankonia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, like us, we listened to those 3 albums, but like that Stankonia was kind of threw them into the stratosphere, though.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, Bombs Over Baghdad was everywhere. It really was.
It was.
I mean, like literally,
you
everywhere.
hate Bombs Over Baghdad really?
because of what Jason just said. It was everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was at high school football games. It was in college stands. I mean, it was.
I mean, to be honest,
like stop, drop. Shut them down, open up shop was the same way.
Well, to be honest with you, man, as far as like songs that are everywhere at some point, whenever they're popular, you get tired of them. I don't think I ever got tired of hearing Bombs Over Baghdad.
I didn't either. I can hear it playing in my head right now, and I mean, I'm nodding to it.
I didn't even like it on How High.
Yeah, I never got tired of listening to it, so I'll.
But that also was kind of like the spot that jumped off their solo albums too, though, because when they got to that Bombs Over Baghdad sound, then that's when they started going separate, and you got The Love Below and Speaker Box, and that sound just kind of is what created it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was kind of like the. I don't know if I know that song wasn't the one that split them apart. I know they're not really split apart; they're just doing their own things. But that was kind of like the beginning of the end for Outkast as we knew it.
For the old sound of Outkast, that was like this was when it kind of brought in the new. And honestly, it's probably more 3 Stacks because 3 Stacks is the one that kind of went the whole other way with his sound.
That's that Erykah Badu Snooker.
Tell me, International Players Anthem, UNITY. Nobody talked about those 2.
So, I think
I definitely think Queen Latifah deserves to be on any list.
That is her song that should make it.
It is,
and out of her songs, that is the one that should be there. Yes, agreed.
And
because everybody listened to that song, it wasn't like that's a girl song. Like
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. But name another one.
Ladies first.
I'm not trying to be funny.
No, what's funny is like they're there. It's
Ladies
just,
first.
It was so long ago where she really put music out like that. So it's kind of far back now. So I feel you.
My only thing with that one, and it's probably getting technical, but Apache wrote that for her. So still an important song because it has a strong message in it.
Yeah.
But the dude that wrote Gangsta Bitch wrote Unity.
He was nasty.
So anyway.
Yeah. I mean, And International Players Anthem UGK featuring Outkast 2007. These need to be on my gym playlist while you bullshitting.
Oh God.
Here we
I'll
go.
let that stay where it is. I don't really have any opinion on that one, so I'll let that stay where it is.
I
one?
would say my quick one on International Players Anthem. It's like I think UGK was gonna. Well, I would say for the most younger people now, I think they'd have a greater appreciation for UGK if Pimp C didn't pass at that point, because I think they were about to actually have things out, and I don't think they were going to sell out, is what people probably would have thought. I don't think it would have went that way. Like literally right after that song came out is when Pimp passed.
Mhm.
Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
I do have one last thing to say on this for this series.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand It Was a Good Day. I've never liked that song.
Really?
The sample, I can't stand the sample. I just who the fuck playing pickup basketball keeps stats?
When I did.
Last week I fucked around and got a triple double.
Oh, no.
People keep, you know good and damn well people be out there keeping their own stats.
Who? What corny motherfucker keeps up to 15, 21? Who?
I'm kidding. Nah,
Fuck outta here.
who kept the set? Who kept stats for assists? Cut it out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, make a good point. Well,
I mean, but he actually is really into basketball. I mean, so much that he started their own league too. So I mean, he could have been that one dude that was just like a basketball nerd that was like, yeah, I fucking around and got a triple double.
And got a triple double because he was playing against
the Supersonics.
I mean, he might have been sitting back when he was writing this. He was sitting back getting head like, yeah, I fucked around and got a triple double.
Anyway,
what? And at number 15,
Jesus Christ.
For Trouble T Roy, they reminisce over you by Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Number 14, Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang. 13, Paid in Full, Eric B and Rakim. 12, Runaway, Kanye featuring Pusha T. 11, Electric Relaxation, A Tribe Called Quest. Ooh, I got some shit to say.
So first of all, with any hip hop list,
we understand 15 is going to be that song should be here no matter what. Period.
With any list of any rap, it should be. This list is sponsored by Rappers Delight, Sugar Hill Gang.
Oh yeah. Of course.
They shouldn't be in the list. It should just be sponsored by.
I see 3 that are automatic for me.
So I think this little section right here, definitely everybody deserves to be on there.
Runaway.
That's my only one that I'm kind of like.
Okay, I was curious.
I'm not feeling that one.
That's the only one I'm kind of like, but
I like the song.
You made a comment about who was it? I think you made a comment about Ice Cube with it. Today was a good day.
That was Sosa.
But if you think about like Sugar Hill Gang, they was rapping about stuff they ain't have either.
Oh yeah,
no. I'm not saying
Grandmaster Caz wrote after.
All I'm saying is you can rap about stuff you don't have. That's who the fuck hasn't done that? But this motherfucker talking about who the fuck? No. Go ahead.
I mean,
my bad.
In my mind, so if you can accept them saying, that they rapping about stuff that they ain't got, and then Ice Cube's just rapping about a good day, like this would be a perfect day to me. If I fuck around and got a triple double, if the gangsters roll right past me, if the police roll right past me, like that would be a good day to me. Like
I'll give you that. I'm just saying, I hate that song.
So doesn't like anything.
All I'm saying is everything from an artist standpoint, everything ain't got to be so literal. Some things could just be like, damn, this would be a fucking amazing day if I didn't have to worry about this.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Paid in Full, though. Nobody said anything about Paid in
No,
Full.
I
mean, I know y'all know, but nobody said anything.
Well, we're getting to the part on the list where these songs need to be. So,
I just think they threw Kanye in there. I'm like, Runaway.
If you listen to not only the words, but the cadence and the flow of Rakim, that shit is timeless.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
You can put Rakim, you can put 88 Rakim or 86 Rakim against any of these dudes right now. Make him 20 years old, put him against any of these dudes right now, and he'd make a fucking classic. And people be like, why are we listening to these motherfuckers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We need to listen to Rakim. So I don't think it's where it should be on the list, but whatever.
Yeah, electric relaxation. You get no argument from me.
You don't think there should be they should have a different
Scenario? What song would you have on here?
shit, man?
Ooh, Tribe
I'm
Called
just
Quest?
curious. They got so many hits. And
Right.
there's songs that are album cuts
Shit,
that
you
a
can
lot of
pick
us
a song.
like.
And you know my
And
favorite.
that's-
I already told you my favorite Tribe album was
Low
Midnight
end.
Marauders or low
no
end?
Marauders.
I'm low
Midnight
end.
Marauders.
I think mine's
Midnight
Midnight
I mean,
Marauders.
personally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine
Midnight
might be
Marauders.
low end.
So you can
So-
take, in my opinion, you can take Midnight Marauders and put all the songs on a dartboard and throw a dart and hit them.
So what's yours?
Low end. I'm a low end guy.
I'm a low end person. The first track got me.
Yeah. So why isn't that on the list instead of
Yeah.
What, Excursions?
why not?
But you know, another thing that I
was
think
the first time we heard not Tip. That was the first time we heard Fife flip
I
out.
love that. Back in the days when I was yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
it's missing so much though, because right in here, from here and probably the next series, there should be some Jay-Z, some Black Thought, there should be some Most Def.
But this is the conversation we need to have. Correct.
And-
a lot of that stuff is
exactly.
glaringly missing right here. To me, at least. Like everybody might feel the same way about Jay-Z, but Jay-Z has
Mhm.
songs that have stood the test of time.
if we're going to use the same criteria from 25 to 21, we need to use the same criteria all throughout. And I'm not a big Jay-Z fan, but
Did they
he fits that
did they
criteria.
forget Jay-Z? That's
I don't
where I'm
know how
at.
the
I'm
fuck-
so
Yeah, like, he's
confused.
not in here nowhere.
Yeah.
But I mean,
don't know how
again-
you don't. His
again,
first
me-
album.
Neither is, I mean, Black Thought is easily one of the best.
I'm
MCs
kind of
of all
shocked
Any
because
of the
no-
roots. Anything from the roots.
I'm kind of shocked because over there they appreciate hip hop on a different level. Here, people are on waves, but you know, they'll appreciate actually a lot longer in history. I've noticed that about people overseas. I'm kind of confused why the Roots aren't on here because the Roots
Right.
got some songs that like you hear and it's like okay, like
have
that's gonna ride
the
for a
roots,
while.
and I'm not, and this is just a question. I'm not saying because I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But have
Don't
you
get
ever
shot to the
considered? Could the Roots ever really be considered mainstream like these people though?
No.
Like
No.
these people in this
Hell
song?
no.
No, because they've never conformed.
mainstream. These are mainstream songs. These are mainstream
We're
artists.
talking about a live hip hop band.
But
I
I think a
understand
Tribe
that.
Called
I
Quest
understand.
was
I think-
eccentric,
Oh,
but
they had some
became
mainstream joints. Like they had Break You Off with
No,
music.
they had some,
Yeah.
but and
Yeah,
but
but
the
did
sad thing
they-
about it,
Mhm.
the sad thing about the Roots is they followed Stetsasonic, who was a legit hip hop band back then, and nobody remembers them.
Oh yeah, I only hear about that on like podcasts half the time.
Man, that
like,
motherfucker
they
was
don't.
so
I
dope.
know jack shit about Stetsasonic.
That's what I was about to say. Actually, I don't think I need.
Yeah, I've heard of them, but I couldn't name a song. Like I've always heard it in conversation.
They was a legit, could play instruments, and I guess to a lesser extent, Full Force.
I like Full Force. Full Force actually, even though they were R&B,
I mean,
even though they were like R&B and wrote a lot of songs, like they had a lot of swag that a lot of rappers, a lot of things took at that time too.
Yeah, I mean, there's no Method Man on here. There's no Ghostface.
Yeah, like how you're all I need. I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah, that's
So let's
huge
do
for
this,
hip
let's
hop.
do this.
Yeah.
Let's get.
I
through
mean,
yeah.
And
Let's
then
get
we
to the
can-
Lex.
Well, and then,
hold
we
up.
can talk about it more. That makes sense. Go
There's
ahead.
also
Go ahead.
no Run DMC on here.
That's
I'm not trying to hear
surprising.
Rockbox. Shut up. I'm just
No,
kidding.
I didn't like that song either.
I know someone's gonna say something.
All right, go ahead. Who
All
next?
right, number 10, Dear Mama, Tupac.
Yeah.
Number 9, New York State of Mind.
Absolutely.
Number 8, Passing Me By, The Far Side. 7, 98, sorry. 93 Till Infinity, Souls of Mischief. Number 6, Cream, Wu-Tang.
7
Yeah.
should not be on there at all. I love Souls of Mischief, but that should not be on here.
Really?
I mean, I'm just curious. That you
They're
were
dope.
in high school, so you were in the mix of knowing what you were listening to. Why?
Why?
No, I'm just curious. Why? I'm
Because-
not of a rebuttal. I'm
No,
just
no,
curious.
I know, but I mean, what we were just talking about. How is Biggie? I mean, well, Jay-Z. I see Nas. Nas should be ahead of them.
They did pick the right Nas song. I agree. They did pick
Dre?
the right Nas song.
Let me see what
Drake put out an album. I mean, a whole album with one. Yeah, he wasn't rapping on it, but he produced it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. I don't. There just doesn't.
Has Dre done anything? And this is a question about Dre. Has he done anything since The Chronic to make you want to buy another album of his?
Been there, done that. You didn't like that
Souls of
song?
Mischief didn't either.
No, he got a few albums out where I was like, oh snap, Eminem done wrote your verse again, but you spit it nice. I mean, but he still had the delivery. I mean, it still was good.
I mean, I would put Gangstar. I will put Gangstar at numbers. I would put. Oh shit! I would put.
Gangstar's definitely missing, and I guess Cream. That's how they bundled everybody up right there.
Yeah, I agree with Jason, but Souls of Mischief, I am a fan, but they should not be on. If they're on this, if they should be on this list, they shouldn't be that high.
I just think these are defining hits.
Yeah,
for the most part, yeah.
defining. Then, but
yeah,
you're
I mean,
still
Dear Mama definitely should be on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll give you. I mean, Tupac definitely should be on a list anywhere.
Yeah,
Nas,
absolutely.
Farside, I think they're one of the overlooked groups.
Oh, I was praying you did.
I thought you was about to say overhyped.
Oh no!
I'm
they're
like,
overlooked.
One thing I do dislike about this though is if they got Kendrick Lamar on here for 25, there's no J. Cole, there's no Wale, there's no Big Crit.
I don't think they would be on here personally.
Big
Not
Crit
Big
would be on
Crit.
here.
But if that's the case though, why is Kendrick on here?
I think they tried to find a way to get him on here.
And if you're talking like big albums that has been everywhere, and that's what this all about, then why Drake ain't on here?
Because
I got a reason.
He's not hip hop.
I got a reason. He rides
hip-hop.
too many wave and doesn't try to make anything like super original. He's a wave rider.
Let's
be honest,
Back then he probably could have had stuff.
Sosa said it jokingly.
In the last 5 years, I don't.
No, I said it for real.
No,
This
listen,
motherfucker's not hip hop.
You said it, and to be honest with you, this is a hip hop centric.
Drake is not hip hop.
He's
Drake
not.
sucks dildos in the corner.
So
See,
listen, I'll be the first to admit that Buddy's soft. He's an R&B dude, but his lyrics go harder than
His
like quite a bit
those
of these
lyrics?
cats that's out here these days.
There's none of these guys on this list that Drake would beat in a battle 1-on-1.
Say what now? Say that again.
None of these guys on this list. Drake would beat none of these guys on this list in a freestyle.
No,
And
because he don't write his own
I
shit.
think personally, all these guys,
The Sugar Hill Gang,
hold their own.
yes.
I think all these guys on this list would hold their own in a freestyle battle too, because they're all hip hop.
Not Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye
I don't think
write his shit
Kanye.
either.
I don't even know about Snoop. Maybe
Ice
I've heard
Cube.
Snoop's been in the basement before.
Dr. Dre ain't freestyling. I can tell you that.
No, I'm just saying Drake.
And I
Drake
mean-
is not hip hop. Drake. He's never been hip hop. He's so fake. He had to be in a wheelchair for his fucking movie or whatever show he used to be on.
Your favorite show,
y'all-
Degrassi.
Fuck
Y'all
that
really,
dude, man.
y'all really hating on Drake, but y'all missing
It's
my
not
point.
hating on him.
My point is
Sosa
saying
the
that-
one hating on him.
That's not hate.
my point is that if Kendrick's on here, then that should have opened up Big Crit and J. Cole.
I'll
Yeah.
give you a J. Cole before I give you a Big Crit.
Yeah,
I
I
like
can't
Big
give
Crit a lot. I probably at times like him better than J. Cole, but I just
Okay, so
There's also no Pharoah Monch on this Joker. Like
I don't see that happening either.
I mean, come on. That's not. Because if that's the case,
Gorilla
why don't we put
Monsoon rap?
Big
There's
Pharoah,
no
how about Big L?
Quali on here. There's no Common
Pharoah
on here.
was-
Quality Get By, I could see that somewhere on here, maybe.
Pharoah
L
But it
ain't
would
on
be
here?
way.
If we're
my
talking
opinion-
about big hip hop names, Big L should be on here too. Then
Yeah,
in my
absolutely.
opinion, Pharaoh was so hip hop, he was too hip hop, and I think that that turned a lot of his could be fan base away.
shit,
like-
Mos Def ain't even on here.
That
that's
actually
what
is
I
kinda
said
shocking.
earlier.
That's
That's
good
what I said
point.
earlier.
Oh, I
He-
didn't catch the most stuff one.
All right, we got to keep going. Who's next?
Hold on, let me scroll down. Number 5, Nothing But a G Thing, Dr. Dre and Snoop.
See that?
Number 4, The Message, Grandmaster Flash, and
Yeah.
The Furious Five. That's a yes for me.
I don't. It probably should have even been higher.
Number 3, Shook Ones Part 2, Mobb
Yeah.
Deep. That's a hell yes for me.
Yeah.
Number 2, Fight the Power, Public Enemy. I have
Hell
another
no.
choice. Number 1, Juicy, Notorious
Hell
B.I.G.
no.
Sosa hates that song.
Fuck that song.
I like Juicy, man.
I like Juicy. Sorry, Sosa.
I like Juicy.
Sorry, Sosa.
Let me tell you about Big. Let me tell you about my.
I still like
biggest
One More
story.
Chance just as much. So
Oh my god! But you're R&B dude.
I'm not a big.
Exactly.
I mean, One More Chance is kind of. I kind of grew apart from.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I can't stand it.
But Juicy, that's-
So with Mobb Deep,
I'll tell her that.
was Quiet Storm
Hell
Not-
no.
a bigger hit than Shook Ones?
It was a
It
bigger
was
hit
a bigger
commercially,
hit,
yeah.
yes. But Shook Ones, you got to remember, anytime you see a movie, you see a
Yes.
freestyle battle, when somebody drops that as a song
That
just playing in the
beat,
background,
I think
Shook
every
Ones is
90s
playing.
I think every 90s gangster hip hop movie had Shook Ones somewhere in the background.
Yeah,
that beat
that's what I'm
was
saying.
so nasty.
It's,
and their
it's nice and
storytelling.
dirty. It's
Oh
a
my
really-
God, their
it's a real New
storytelling,
York
man.
beat. Oh my god! So
I really feel like I really feel like I'm back in the bricks when I hear that beat.
Mhm.
Like, I'm back in the high
everybody
rises.
knows part of that song. They might not
Yeah.
know every part, but they know Halfway Crooks and all that stuff. They know that. You know what I'm saying? Fight the Powers. I like that song and all, but Rebel Without a Pause is my song personally.
I'll give you that, but I mean,
Oh no, I don't knock it because I still
that
remember.
song was everywhere in '89.
I remember
man.
that when Do the Right
Good
Thing was out.
Lord,
I remember
that
that
song was
video when it was new.
So the message should absolutely be number one. now that
Oh,
I'm
that's
looking
why
at
I'm
it.
not even talking about it.
And
That-
the
that
reason-
song,
The reason it should be number one is there literally would be nothing else on this list
that song painted a picture.
without it.
It
That song painted a damn picture on a blank canvas to where you understand what the hood was.
did.
Where you understand what the hood was.
Uh-oh.
And somebody mute or pause?
Come on.
Yeah, I man, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Like, think about how somebody like Biggie, how he rapped, and it's like you saw everything that he rapped about. Like,
Mhm.
that was one of the first songs. Shit, that's scary to say, even though it's like way early for me to listen to hip hop. One of the first songs I heard, like, oh, I know exactly what you're saying. Broken glass everywhere. I get it. I got it.
yeah.
Should they teach classes on that song?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
It's
I
in
think-
my African American literature book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's say rap is rhythmic American poetry.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with Nothing But a G Thing wholeheartedly, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely
That
has a
transit-
huge
that-
place in hip hop.
Yeah. Like NWA was there, but not everybody still listened to NWA back then. They probably, because for me as a kid, I didn't even think NWA was a real group, low key, because it was kind of like, what the hell is that?
Mm-hmm.
But it was
Until
real
the
angry
LA
for us over
riots.
here.
Until the LA
Yeah.
riots, I kind of understood what it was.
Which was right
we
before.
wasn't,
Mhm.
The
we wasn't living that life over there, you know. That wasn't what we were
Correct.
seeing on this side.
Correct, but Nothing But a G Thing. When I saw like that video and all the low riders, I was like, "Oh, there is a culture out there in LA."
Oh yeah.
All I saw is in the movies like beaches and swimsuits. That's really all I knew in
Man,
Hollywood.
them
Low
tours
key.
and brochures to get you fucked up.
But even that's what you see on TV. That's what I'm saying.
You know, but there's also like there's no Foxy Brown on here. There's no MC Light.
I don't see them on
You
here.
wouldn't put Foxy on a.
I mean,
What? Got to get you home?
What is
Foxy,
her?
no. Roxanne
She doesn't have a
Shante, yes.
Does she have a defining hit? Foxy doesn't have a defining hit.
I mean, say what you want. That chick was hard.
Oh yeah, she could rhyme. She could
KRS
rap
One?
with the best of them.
Yeah, there's no
have
KRS One on here. Wow,
Big Daddy Kane?
wow, you blowing my
Big
mind
Daddy
right now.
Kane is one that I could have seen on here. When y'all were talking, we were talking about the 80s. Big Daddy Kane is one I'm kind of shocked didn't pop up on here.
Oh, and if you go to the top, I don't know. I think this dude's kind of biased. And in his comments, he said, where is it? He said something stupid. The results are dominated by the so-called golden age of hip-hop between the 80s and mid-90s. How the fuck you mean so-called? That is the golden age of hip-hop.
Yeah.
So that's before Diddy said, fuck it, we're going to put shiny suits on everybody.
That's when they found their groove, and it was all different.
So that
different.
dude might be biased, man, because that is the actual golden age. So I don't know. But whatever.
Yeah, there definitely should be KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane. That should absolutely be on here.
Mm-hmm.
I just it's
Because how like the mm,
I don't even
The
know how I
bridge
didn't even
isn't
see
on
that.
here.
Like Sosa just completely blew my mind when he brought them up.
It's
What's
just,
that? Oh yeah.
I mean, because y'all was talking about Foxy Brown. I was like, she doesn't need to be on this Roxanne Shante. And then from there, you know, you go through the Juice Crew. Wait a minute. What the fuck about Kane? Fuck Slick Rick? Since we're talking about storytelling, one of the best
Damn.
storytellers
For
ever.
Slick Rick.
Yeah.
So,
Slick Rick, a
it's
children's
just-
story. Yeah, that should
Absolutely.
be. Yeah, I was a big Kanye fan until he went batshit crazy, but I just don't see a lot of his songs being on here. His albums, the
No.
collection, are very good, like to a certain point when it kind of went berserk. But I don't know if a lot of these songs were defining moves. Like for me, Through the Wire is the one that's still one of my favorite songs of what
Yeah.
it meant because it had more
Mhm.
meaning behind it. How hungry he was. Like who the fuck's rapping through damn your mouth being shut? Not your boy.
this list is biased. I'm surprised fucking Chicken Head ain't on here.
Just cut it out.
I mean,
cut it out.
honestly, I like Kanye's joint with Paul Wall better than All in the Light.
Oh, Ride
What
Slow.
was that?
Ride
Ride
Slow,
Slow. Oh,
That actually was a good song.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
See, oh wow,
I can't front on that. I cannot front on that.
I was
Because-
very shocked that Paul Wall killed it. I was like,
Well,
oh my god.
If you,
I mean, did you see
Listen to-
see him come out on the Tobe in what's his name? Tobe in Wingate joint?
Oh, that guy is fucking a beast.
He is, but Paul Wall held his own on his latest track with him.
He was
I was
way
pretty impressed. I was
more
like, I'm not a
talented
Paul
than I
Wall
thought.
fan, but I dig it.
I like Paul Wall,
Hmm.
but Kanye's verse on Ride Slow, that painted a picture too,
Yeah,
wonder who-
yeah.
and that
No, it
impressed me.
did. It did.
Lupe probably wrote it.
Probably
There's no Lupe on there.
or Wordfest.
Lupe is one of
Rhyme
the
Fest.
very Lupe
Rhyme
is going to
Fest,
go
sorry,
down
Rhyme
for
Fest.
one of the most underrated like lyricists, low key.
Yeah.
He's still like it can rap anybody under the bus.
You got Rhyme Fest. Skills ain't on here either. Skills. I don't know.
Skills,
About
man. Skills?
Skills with it.
I mean, Skills might have some verses on here for all we know.
yeah,
Oh, I'm damn right.
Because he ghost wrote for a
'cause
lot
before-
of people, but he won't disclose who he ghost wrote for, really.
Before Neptunes and maybe before Pharrell,
Mm-hmm.
Mad Skills put Virginia on the back hip hop wise.
Yeah.
I know Teddy Riley did his thing, but hip
Yeah.
hop wise.
Teddy Riley,
man.
yeah, he helped a lot of this stuff. It's like Devontae, Timbaland, for the Neptunes. Like, it's insane how much he influenced.
Yeah.
Is Skills still doing his end of year wrap up?
I haven't heard it. in
He
years.
could be. I don't know. You know,
But
stuff.
that's
People
just-
listen to terrible trap music. Not saying all trap music is terrible, but the stuff that says nothing is the most popular.
Which is most of it.
Yeah.
Because T.I. is a trap artist, but yet we like T.I.
T.I. is a different trap artist.
He's different. He's different.
I gotta
From
put
the
him in
trap,
hip-hop, though.
and he raps. You know,
Yeah, I
T.I.
gotta
can
put him in
rap.
hip-hop.
I like.
There's
I'm
some
a
time
T.I.
where he
fan.
kind of goes off in the mainstream realm, but I think he's even came back further.
I have never heard T.I. put out a lame ass rap. Or a
Oh,
lame
about to say
song.
album. T.I. versus T.I.P. was not a good album.
Well,
Nope.
I mean,
That's my only album I didn't like by him.
Nah, I mean, they still was some stuff on there though. He ain't never put out a whack album,
did you hear
full whack album.
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
hear,
it
like-
wasn't bad. It just wasn't my favorite. That's my least favorite one. Let's say that.
Did we talk about the thing with him and Iggy last week?
No.
Like
I
how
don't think we
he
did.
kind of apologized for bringing Iggy out,
No, he did.
and then she put something out almost trying to diss T.I., but I think she got sense and shut the
What?
fuck up.
I missed that. You
I didn't hear nothing about
Yeah.
this.
T.I. would have expeditiously ethered her.
because I mean, he really came. He really went hard for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he
she-
did
ahead.
say that was his biggest mistake though.
Yeah,
It was.
she was one of those
Besides marrying
people that.
Tiny.
Yeah, that shut the fuck up. She was one.
I mean, why?
That's
she
his
got-
wife. Man.
why she gotta be a mistake though?
Because she was a completely fabricated artist. You don't want to bring out somebody who
No,
is just
Yeah.
completely
she wasn't hip hop. She
manufactured.
wasn't authentic.
She was one of
She was
those
completely-
ones that they thought was marketable, and they think we're gonna toss her here. That's
But
everybody.
and,
says that's
and
what
don't
she was
and
when she came over here.
don't let's not move over in this realm to think that it had anything to do with color.
no.
Like this chick sounded like Crocodile Dundee. Straight out
kinda
the
like the
bushes
one-
of Australia.
she was
But
just
then
like-
she
yeah.
all in your face. That's manufactured. That's fake. That's not
Yeah.
you.
It's
I mean,
Like
but
Cardi B stuck, and Cardi
but
B's technically that, but she's
almost
stuck.
every single
Don't say female artist.
almost every single
Oh.
artist in the game right now is fabricated.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, right now.
Well,
you
I'm
said.
not a fan of the hip hop right now
Right.
either.
I mean, but they've been fabricated
The
for a
hip-hop.
minute though. They've been fabricated for a minute,
I
bro.
don't know. I was scared of the R&B artists back in the goddamn 90s.
Who do you think was, or who do you say was fabricated though, Jason?
Who? I mean, I don't even know all these little fuckers' names.
Well, no, we're not talking.
No, we're talking about you said back in
you
the
said
day.
they've been. So
I didn't say back in the day. I said for a while. I said for
yeah,
a
no,
while.
yeah, for a while.
Oh no.
I
It's
stopped
been a long
listening for a
time.
while.
It's been a long time since we had like straight real ass people like ODB. That dude was just extremely real, way too real for fame. Like,
He said way too real for fame. nigga.
Yo, they got
You
your
know,
they got your money over here.
I'm
too real for
saying,
this shit.
my man was on MTV signing up for fucking welfare checks and shit.
That's what I'm telling you. It was like back in like the early 90s, you was afraid of the R&B artists because they look like they would fucking rob you in the street. Fucking you ran into Jodeci on the wrong day. That
I'm
chick
saying,
yeah, you getting robbed.
Stomped out in those
Yeah.
Doc Martens they were wearing.
Jagged Edge was on. I mean, Jagged Edge,
Jagged Edge.
Big ass high tech boots. They'd have stomped the shit out of you.
Got caught on the wrong street.
So yeah,
around
but
Jagged
when
Edge was a
but I
problem.
think when record labels figured they could recreate this shit without having to go to the hood to find these cats, they started doing it. And to be honest with you, these cats can't be hard now because these are the products of the kids of the 90s who didn't want to do that shit no more.
Well,
So they started working harder and moving their kids to the suburbs. Most of these cats is rapping now never knew a hungry day.
I
Never knew he had to sell drugs.
I think another thing, that Bobby Shmurda shit, that scared a lot of them.
I
Like,
did like that song.
we are not gonna go to jail like these motherfuckers did.
Damn, everybody just forgot about that motherfucker.
That
He's
song
about to
went
get
on.
out.
Oh,
He's about
is
to get
it?
out.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay.
I was real. Hey, I wanted to listen to more of his shit. To be honest with
I mean, hey, is Tekashi still in the courtroom right now?
you, he's probably at a bar right now.
Probably.
He's got his bodyguard. Let's
I know he
Yeah.
got a $10 million contract waiting on him when he get out.
They were talking about that on Joe Budden podcast. A lot
Mhm.
of them are skeptical. They don't think it's real because it's not a lot of detail.
Well, see, the thing is now there are a bunch of record companies, a bunch of labels, not labels, radio stations saying they're not going to play a shit.
Time
Oh,
out.
yeah.
And DJs too.
Go ahead,
Let's,
Jason.
let's rewind a little bit. We missed all of Slaughterhouse.
All of
Joel-
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah,
Crooked
Joel,
Eye.
Royce, Crooked Eye, Joe Budden, like none of them. We missed all of that. And
The
like
most
Real.
popular song is "Pump It Up" out of all of them now.
I don't really like.
that's just Joe Budden.
No,
though.
but
But
if
we
you
gotta
put them
have-
together,
You got to come to a
Slaughterhouse
conclusion.
together is dope.
Listen,
I
you
mean,
just
and
gotta-
while you playing, Yellow Wolf had some big shit that could have been on there if you got Kendrick on there.
you just got to come to the conclusion that there can't be a top 25 list in hip hop. There can't be. You can't do a list. You're going to leave somebody out.
It got to
you're
be a
gonna forget
collection,
somebody. Yeah, you can't.
even though
there's
you're
not
still going to
be a
get
list.
all you left out, but it won't.
You have to have so many reasons for anybody to be on that list. It's going to take a fucking college class to get it down.
Shit.
Don't make me go pop the trunk. Man,
AC.
Yellow Wolf, that shit was gangster.
You know what?
With the guitars in the back, and the
Eight
I
Ball
wanted to like-
MJG.
I
Bubba
wanted to
Sparks.
like Yellow Wolf. I really did want to like Yellow Wolf, but I just couldn't find anything that he did that grabbed me.
I could
I
not.
can understand that.
You didn't.
Sometimes it
you
just
didn't-
doesn't grab you.
No,
She
man,
said.
you didn't give that a fair shot. Then you didn't give.
I
it to me
probably
listening.
didn't.
No.
But I could never find anything to grab me. I want to hear something that out of somebody like Yellow Wolf, I want to hear something to put on my gym playlist. And it's just like some of his shit was just all over the fucking place with me.
Yo,
That's how
let me
Brian
I
tell
didn't
you,
give it a good chance.
I'll have to send you some then because when you and I was working out, when we was gym partners,
Mhm.
Slaughterhouse and Yellow Wolf was
See,
bumping
that's
in
why
my
you
head
was
all
yelling
the
at
time.
people for putting the weights out of it. You was angry.
Yeah,
You was
probably,
angry.
probably.
You were very angry, so and in the pre-workout didn't help.
What do you listen to? Do you listen to like R&B and shit?
Dude, you know
No,
what?
I got a lot of shit on my
listen to
playlist.
Johnny Cash.
God damn
No,
it!
hell no.
No, but he listens to like
I'm about to
I
find my
want to
list.
commit suicide.
Johnny Cash hurt. Johnny
twice.
Cash hurt is on my gym
Holy
playlist.
fuck, man!
That's like some you listen to that if like you just found out like the mother of your child was slurping on somebody's Johnson before you came
Dude.
on. That's when
Yeah,
you listen to
mine's
something
not
like that.
like
in the
that.
gym.
Mine has like Down Bottom on there, Niggas in Paris, Black Skinhead, Bia. Shit. Gasoline Dreams by Outkast.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Hey,
You
Down
know
for
what?
my niggas.
By
the
you even
Rockweiler.
saying the word B.I.B.I., I smelled the Incredible Hulk and Black and Miles in there.
I got a lot of Meek Mill because he screams.
Yo, you don't listen. You don't need pre-workout with all that shit. You just know.
Mm-mm.
I'm saying
I do have him. I do have a couple Meek Mill songs on it because he gets you hype. He screams through his whole shit.
he does.
Meek
He
Mill
does.
wins and losses. That's my song.
Waka Flocka used to scream a lot too.
All right,
Let me
F
see
that.
which
Grove Street Party, Waka Flocka. I got that
No.
on there.
Meek Mills I got on here.
He played.
No,
Hey,
Memphis
he
Bleak ain't on
served
there
his
either.
purpose. He got motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I like
that's what it is.
Man,
Dreams and
that's
Nightmares.
Bleak.
Oh yeah, I got Dreams and Nightmares. On
Yeah, that's
mine.
what I got on mine.
I always run it back since it's so short. I will listen to
Mhm.
it 2 or 3 times in a row. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah. And my
And that's an
my
intro.
build up is just like the intro part. And then when he hit that downbeat, that's when I get on the bench and just throw that bitch up.
Oh my god.
There's some what song by Future? Future has a couple like that. I know you don't like Future, but Future has a couple songs like that too.
Oh.
Anybody from the Rough Riders need to be on this list?
Shit. DMX.
You know
The
who else?
Locks.
You know who else ain't on there? Well, the Locks. Yeah, the Locks. Yeah. I mean, oh yeah, the Locks. There's no
They wouldn't be on the
Fuck,
top
Jada
25.
by himself.
Jada.
by
Yeah,
himself?
Jada had like what 3 albums by
Styles by
himself that was
himself?
crazy.
They wouldn't be on top 25.
Dang, I just forgot somebody too. I was about to say somebody else.
Lil Zane.
Young
No,
one.
hell no.
What's your name, Shawty? Young one. You gonna hold it down? Surely.
Scarface. How the fuck Scarface not on here?
Yeah, Luda's not on there.
What songs stick out to where most people know it? That's the thing.
Scarface doesn't have a bank. He doesn't have a mainstream hit.
With Tupac? Smile?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Is it his song or is it a Tupac song?
It's
though?
his song. Shoot, even MC Breed got a song with Tupac.
MC Brains? No.
Breed.
Uchi,
Oh, speaking of people, what about Bone? Should Bone be on this
Bone?
list?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh wow! Like
You
how
took it from me.
Crossroads is it on?
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
Crossroads
that's
remix.
exactly who I was about to say.
Now we all agree. Crossroads. I don't know how that's not on there.
I
That
Yeah.
song is more popular than at least
East
60 to 80%.
1999, first of the
My
month.
niggas.
Mhm.
I'm saying this.
Yeah, I think first of the month.
I
is
got
one
5
of the
on it.
only
Lunas.
What happened? What did
Just
you
that
say?
one song. I got 5 on it. Just that one song.
Oh, Loonies. I
Loonies,
could see
yeah.
that on.
And
here
I
at
like
the
their first
bottom.
album, but
I
that,
can see that near the bottom. What Operation Stackola?
yeah.
Yay! Look at me knowing that.
the alcoholic.
Redman? How the fuck Redman on here?
What about the white dude with Bone Powder?
Wow.
You the only one that remember that motherfucker.
Why
His nose
would you
started itching
remember
just now.
What about the white dude with 3
They
sticks?
had,
Lil White.
they had a song for him called Ghetto Cowboy. I think.
Every little crew had a
I'm
random
a
white dude.
rhinestone cowboy.
I ain't say rhinestone. I say Ghetto Cowboy.
If you gonna put powder on there, we putting Crucial Conflict on there.
No.
God damn it.
Love,
Yo,
love, love
fam.
for him.
Yo,
Got
fam.
love.
We were talking about Crucial. I
Bone.
talked about Crucial Conflict on Twitter a long time ago, and their DJ came in my mentions pissed. I'm like, dog, you act like people know you out. Calm down.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
We know 2 or 3 songs from y'all. That's it. Last song I
Put your
heard from y'all,
everything.
last song
they
I
was-
heard for them, they were featured on the R. Kelly R album. You know how long ago that was?
Oh, Lord.
Mm.
I was
yeah.
in middle school, my nigga. No, high school.
Mystical ain't on here screaming on the beat.
I'll give you Mystical. I like Mystical.
I'll give you Mystical. That's a good one.
I like Mystical. Anybody else on the tank? I ain't fucking with.
Which song from Mystical would you put on here though?
Jump.
No,
No, Jump is a good song. but
He's yes. Shit.
Jump is a hard song, but that's not it.
Was
Young Bleed.
Was the song he did about being on fire? Was that even on the radio?
I
What are you talking about? Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but I smell smoke.
Oh,
damn.
that
Why'd you have to do
song.
it?
Oh, I can't. Oh,
I had to go
I
through.
don't
I had to go through the
yeah.
verses in my head.
That was never on the
It
radio.
was in like that high pitch though. Like,
Oh, we used to love that song.
Well,
I
he
remember
was doing the
downloading that
lady's
off
voice
Napster.
when he did that.
Huh?
He was doing the lady's voice. He was doing the lady's voice when he did that.
that just don't.
Sorry, Mr. Officer, but I ain't got on no clothes.
Isn't that very relevant for him?
But see, that's the thing. So,
You're
damn.
dumb.
It's like that
Low blow.
never made it to the air, but everybody knew that
it.
song.
Yeah.
That's just like a lot of the 3-6 little compilations everybody knew, and they didn't dare play half of that on the radio. Any of it on the radio.
Down here and through Georgia, what about Pastor Troy?
Mm.
I mean, people.
But to the mainstream, they know Are We Cutting?
I'm not a humongous Pastor Troy fan, honestly, but
But
some,
we all know,
cat
like
down
we all bond in the club in the parties on some Pastor Troy songs.
you can't even say that down here. Like you say that to the wrong person down here, and they be willing to punch you in the throat for
Remember Vice? It's
Mhm.
vice versa, but there we go, vice versa.
That's first. I'm like, bro, do you even know Pastor Troy? Like, why are you willing to lay your life down right now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You about to die for this motherfucker who ain't never thought about you. Well, day in his life.
you don't even
Troy.
know you exist, man.
Pastor Troy might have had one video out off his first couple albums until Are We Cutting, and yet everybody knew Pastor Troy songs. Like in the party, word for word. He would just turn the music down. People just stating that thing. I'm like,
Mixed
dang.
fucking tape. It was.
What about Trick Daddy?
Let's not
Nah.
say Trick Daddy.
Trick love the kids.
www.thug.com.
Nah, Trick didn't have.
Kids don't like him.
Of course, everybody Trick loved the kids, but that was more of a catchphrase. I don't think people know a lot of Trick.
Nah,
songs.
I
All
fuck
this
with
world's gonna end.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with Trick.
But I know one thing.
I got we know y'all know the song.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Baby, because I'm on drugs.
You're stupid.
What about Mr. 305?
Let's not say we did.
Mr. 305 is the most pop.
You talking about what's his name? Pitbull? So say gonna say shit for like 5 minutes now.
You might as well say
Hey.
Flow Rider now. Cut it out.
Fuck. Hey, I can't say fuck them because they
Nope.
made their money and they used our whatever, our culture for it. But
To be honest with you, man. To be honest with you, it's smart business.
I mean, I
into
get
the
it.
rap game,
And
doing what you do.
come on,
You make
that's
your-
the funny thing.
he did his research. He came out with what he came out with. He wanted to make it as a rapper. Came out as a rapper. Found out that there's a certain music that will get you concerts, which is where your fucking money comes from.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of what
In the
Nori
studio
did with
making
reggaeton. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
But we
money don't
can't
come
say
from
he's not
being in the
hip-hop.
studio all day. So he's been all over the country. He does every spring break somewhere. You're gonna find
oh,
Pitbull and Flow Rider somewhere.
NBA All-Star games or
Yeah,
parties.
because
Yeah.
they found out how to capitalize.
That's his niche, and
on
that's
that.
fine. But
That's business.
he's not going to be on this list.
No,
So
sorry, no Ootsa on this
Flow
list.
Rider neither. 2 Live Crew could be on the list, but anything after 2 Live Crew, nah.
2 Live Crew would be on a groundbreaking list, more so.
Hey, if you listen to their first 2 albums, because they weren't Miami based.
They were groundbreaking. Now, before 2 Live Crew, the sexiest music videos you had was what's the song with the girl playing the saxophone on the beach? Not Pump. Yeah, what is that?
Rump Shaker.
Rump Shaker. That was the
Rex and
sexy
Effects.
video you had,
That's
and
not-
they had on regular.
Probably
Them
the-
girls was dancing in regular draws.
You know what's
So-
funny? Real. It's not off topic, but I watched a long. I brought it up a couple episodes ago. A long thing with Teddy Riley going through like his history.
Mhm.
That group Rex and Effects supposed to have so many more songs, but a lot of the songs he took from them and gave to other people that became hits. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
that
Hey,
sucks. That's the only hit that they had. Like, they
Teddy,
had so much
Teddy
more.
was a genius.
But that was his little brother group, so his brother was in it. So shoot,
yeah, that's like another bad creation.
huh?
Nothing.
That did no.
we get any kid groups in? We gonna throw some crisscross in?
Hell no.
You ain't gonna throw no
Crisscross,
jump
Crisscross
I-
Jump was groundbreaking. It was like
Jump,
one of the
jump,
first
jump, jump.
pop-
yeah, and
pop
I wanted to
hip-hop song.
fight him every fucking day.
You know, don't jump. Jump, jump, jump.
No,
No.
because that backwards shit, that shit looks so stupid.
That was, and they were like such a random ass discovery. Just like, hey, I like how y'all look. Y'all want to rap? Sure.
Yep, pretty much.
Dude, I remember when it went from jumpers to backwards like that. Because I remember right before Crisscross came out, people were wearing jumpers. The next thing you know, kids were wearing stuff backwards.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
My
not
mom
doing
wouldn't let me
that.
out the house. She kept stopping me, making me
I'm
turn my
not
jumper
doing
back
that.
around.
I'm
No,
not
my mom
doing
wouldn't
that.
let me wear it with the one thing down. She did not
Yeah,
play
My
that.
dude, no.
I did the one thing down. I just couldn't wear it backwards because the jumpers I had a white one that had black on the inside, so you had to kind of flip it. And I had a black one with white on the inside, so you still had to flip that one so you could see the white on the inside of the flippy.
In high school, I wanted a Polo Sport one that I saw, but I was like, I ain't paying for that shit. And that fad didn't stay in that long when it got popular.
I had a FUBU windbreaker, and somebody tried to rob me for it. I was like, how the fuck I'm gonna get
It
home?
was not me.
Hey, that wind was gonna cut you apart.
Hell yeah. That shit was dope too. That shit was super dope.
Is
And
Jason
it was fake.
gone?
It was fake as
He-
hell.
Put the picture down and put it on mute, so I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
The
Man.
Oh,
There's a lot of art,
that FUBU windbreaker was fake as hell.
dude.
That
I
shit came
randomly,
straight
I
from the
randomly
flea market.
came across in the house and watched a couple episodes the other day, and it's like that dude was just a walking advertisement for FUBU every episode.
hey man.
LL
LL
Cool
Cool
J.
J.
It was
Oh
genius.
hell yeah, yeah.
Because I used to watch, you watch every black show back then. Because anything had hit, they throw hip hop on it. It's like, oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
That's how it was. Think
FUBU.
about
Hell.
New York Undercover. New York
Mhm.
Undercover. You watch the early episodes. It's early Echo stuff where it was even spelled differently. Early Echo stuff. Was on there.
Oh yeah.
I still remember that. That's where honestly a lot of the
Mark
styles that
Echo
we
was
had,
everywhere, man.
a lot of the styles that we had, literally. A lot of that New York crap we was wearing, Nautica and Tommy and all that. A lot of that stuff came from New York Undercover before we even hit the videos.
Really?
That I used to see, like a lot of that stuff I used to see on there before I
Was
saw a lot
Sean
of
John
rappers wear
after
it.
New York Undercover, or was it during New York Undercover?
Probably very
Sean
late.
John?
Sean
Yeah.
John might have been after, or
Because I
very
remember
No,
late.
that's
seeing
after.
in cursive Sean on people's sweaters and shit, but I didn't know if that was during.
I remember a Nietzsche, Pele
You sure it wasn't
Pele.
Walker Wear?
No, it was in cursive. Rockaware wasn't in cursive, was it? Sean was. He had his
Rockaware was.
signature.
Rockaware depends.
There was
Rockaware was. Rockaware was not on New York Undercover.
Walker.
Oh, I heard of Walker
not
Wear.
Rockaware.
I heard of Walker Wear.
Mm.
But I can't name you and see. I don't know what it looked like, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. What was you saying just now?
WALKE.
What was I mentioning? I'm sorry.
I don't know because it was something I was about to comment on after you said something about it. We were talking about clothes, and you said New York Undercover.
Wow.
I can't remember. Anyway, fuck it.
We did one show based off hip hop. Not bad.
I can't
Talk
remember.
about hip hop all day, but yeah, that was dope though. They got their advertisements in through these little shows.
That was a hell of a finesse.
They got their
Man.
advertisements in through Oh, you doing rewinding it to see?
No, I just went on Twitter and saw that. No, you went on Twitter and I saw that you had it. I just retweeted it. I didn't know that
I
was up
posted
there.
it from the Periscope.
All right, that's dope. I'm gonna make sure I do that next time.
Mhm.
That's all. That's all. My bad.
I think next week what I'll do is I'll do the live on Facebook instead of the link,
Okay.
so people can actually see us talking and they'll come in then.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
Mhm.
That's all I see. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was just saying there were so many things back then. Like I remember when Helly Hansen was technically popular, even though it was a skiing.
Yo, that shit was dope though.
Even though it was a skiing company, Nautica competition. A lot of those things they created just for the urban market too.
We didn't care because we used to wear fucking Oakley goggles, and ain't none of us do
Damn,
Dumb as shit.
I
was sitting there like,
still-
what the fuck you got them
Yo,
goggles
fam,
on?
dead ass in '97. What's crazy? I still remember this. In '97, I think Biggie died like that Saturday going into Sunday or something like that.
Mhm.
Biggie died, in that same week we had our 8th grade trip to DC, and it's like, dang, Biggie died. I remember we were listening to all his albums, and we got there to DC. I think we went like, I don't know what the mall. It had like 4 floors on it. That's all I remember.
Georgetown.
Oh, okay. It had 4 floors on it, and 2 or 3 people bought some Oakley goggles in that mall. I'm like, maybe I'm not swaggy, but I did not get that.
Yo, we
That's
all wore it though. Like
97.
that goes back to look at Beat Street. in the Roxy. They was wearing it in there.
I remember people buying. I'm like, what kind of money y'all brought here? I didn't have that much money to bring. Like people bought Nautica jackets, Tommy jackets.
The point of the fashions back then, man. You know, it's opposite now. You're trying to show a little bit. Back then, you ain't want to show no skin. You just wanted to be clothes on your face. You wanted big old toboggans on your head. You ain't want your hands showing under your sweater because all you feel the end of people's fingers.
Dude, I gotta find the picture. I still remember us sitting somewhere on that trip. I think it might have been Lincoln Monument. We were just sitting there. Somebody took a picture. All of us just had way too many clothes on. I gotta find it. That thing is so funny.
And I tried to get the biggest jeans I could find. I had some fucking Jinko jeans.
Oh wow.
Oh Lord.
Maybe I can find it.
I ain't wore that shit either.
Jinko jeans ain't came back yet. You said
they're back. They're just not selling. Nobody's buying them.
Huh?
Jinko jeans, they're back. They came out like last year, I believe. Came back out.
Yeah, they're at JCPenney.
Most of our fashions are at Walmart. Shacks are at Walmart. Starters at Walmart.
Oh God, you are right. Starters at Walmart.
So to leave? Oh, there you go.
Hey. I got one quick topic that kind of hits home.
Okay.
This human trafficking shit.
Damn, I just talked about that before you came in the chat.
I don't think people understand how real
that shit is fucking real, and it's scary.
Well, I don't think people understand, man. Like there are fake news stories that come out, and it takes the validity. Like they said, they found 300 bodies frozen. That was false. So it makes people think that all these stories that are happening with human trafficking are false and they're lies. So and
I wish people would fucking research, because the same way we have to be vigilant because of shooters, we got to be vigilant because of human traffickers.
Yeah. Did you see the story about the kids here?
It's not just us no more.
No.
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah. Somebody said they wanted them to come to their church, you know,
right,
and walk them outside to get a Bible or a pamphlet or something.
Jesus is the way, brothers.
Yeah, and try to take the kid. So it's
yep.
This is one of those things. It's the scariest thing in the world because it's the last thing on your mind. Nobody's gonna take my kid. That's a whole child. That's a whole person. That shit don't really happen.
Right.
And of course, this holiday season, I'm gonna let you think what you. Is Sosa frozen?
Yes.
Wait. Yeah, he frozen.
Something's up with the internet.
Sosa look like you on a Yahoo Messenger video camera.
Am I still frozen?
This holiday, while no, you're good. You're good. But while you're thinking what you're gonna say this holiday, if you want some tips on how to avoid the trafficking thing of being kidnapped thing, there are some things they told people what to do, what to look for, what not to do. I know one thing that said people are trying to do is they put a zip tie on your mirror. So when you go to your car, you see the zip tie on the mirror and automatically you want to take it off because you don't know how it got there. So while you're fidgeting with it, trying to take the zip tie off, somebody comes behind you and kidnaps you.
So just leave that shit there and ride.
Leave that shit there. Drive to a lit area because most likely what they're going to do is try to follow you anyway. So drive to a lit area and take it off then.
Shit.
Or they'll take a $20 bill and a rip $20 bill and stick it under your window wipers and then wait till you reach around to grab it. So anything on your car that wasn't there when you got out, leave it, drive to someplace else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most likely somebody trying to get you. And we ain't want to read about you. Still there, Sosa? See, they be throttling my internet over here. I think they throttling his internet now.
I don't know what internet he got. Mine's been okay, and I think I need to speed mine up, but it's been doing okay here.
So did you give him good tips, Brian?
Yeah, I gave him the $20 bill under the window wipers. Don't mess with that. We gave him the zip tie on the mirror. Don't mess with that. And of course, check under your car before you go to.
It's and like you said, especially during the holidays, because this is when motherfuckers just get jacked for their Christmas presents. So, my piece of advice, and this is going to be a little violent, but it works. The pepper spray that you get at the store, that's not mace. That's just regular fucking pepper spray. That shit doesn't work. Stun guns, I don't even know if they're legal anymore, but that might work. But there's a kind of knife that's called OTF out the front.
What?
It's not the ones that flip open, it's the ones that slide open.
Yeah.
You take your thumb, push up, you can palm it. You take your thumb, push up, and it'll lock, and then you can just jab.
Kind of like one of the blades you use to cut boxes or whatnot with.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, some people might be squeamish, but, I mean, if you're a woman, you bleed once every 20 days. So you should be used to it.
If I ever carry a knife sometime, I put it in my same pocket as my wallet. I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody ever say, give me a wallet. Okay. Boop. You
No.
As long as you don't say "boop" when you stab them inside there.
You're wet now, dog. You're wet.
And if men, you know, I'm just saying with the OTF, and just Google OTF, and it might be $30 for a good one. Just remember you're paying for a peace of mind. And if you're worried about blood, you can either worry about the blood on your hands, or you can worry about being in the back of a fucking van.
Yeah,
it's up to you. But it's time to start being vigilant, because these people aren't playing no more. I'm not just talking about the shooters. I'm talking about, and it doesn't matter the color no more. I used to think it was just my people. No, this shit is everybody now.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, man, and they get away with it because nobody believes it happens. You should see, when I talk about this to people, you should see them, you know, roll their eyes or just say that I'm trying to push fear or something like this. Shit is really fucking happening. Like, people are getting kidnapped.
No.
And you never see them again. Once that car pulls away, that's it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
and they don't care if you're a man. They'll take your organs. If you're a woman, they're going to sex trafficking. If they're kids, God forbid. I don't even want to know. But this is legit. And it's big business. So just Google it, YouTube it.
Yeah.
If anything, YouTube the videos where people are trying to get, people are trying to snatch kids.
Yeah.
In broad daylight.
And it's working. They're getting away with it. They're taking kids that
keep something on you.
Yeah. Just keep something on you.
It ain't gotta be a gun, alone. But be something.
Don't go anywhere alone. Stay aware of your surroundings, who's watching you, who's following you. If something's on the outside of your car, like I said,
just leave it alone.
On the outside of your car, leave it there till you get wherever you're going. As a matter of fact, if you don't feel that comfortable, don't drive straight home. Drive to the police station first.
Yeah.
Drive to the police station and pocket that $20. But yeah, it's just something that's been weighing on my mind. And it's not like I got a platform to talk this shit about. So
yeah.
Here.
This is your platform.
I am your daughter. All right.
But yeah, just Google OTF and buy it. I'm not getting commission for it. I'm just trying to help you out.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, just be careful out there. If you want to reach us, of course, all our social medias are on the places we live stream. Did anybody have any other topics they wanted to hit on before we go?
I did not.
No, motherfucker.
Go Gamecocks, go Steelers. And if you want to listen to what
the Steelers,
huh?
Y'all ain't got no quarterback.
He got a rapist.
They barely got him. He on his last leg, literally.
Anyway, what What was I about to say? Oh yeah, we put the audio on SoundCloud, Google Play Music, Spotify, and
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. So you can always listen to the audio there. The video,
Jesus Christ,
visuals
man.
stay here, and of course, like I said, we put this on Periscope as well. So those are guys who want to check it out on Periscope, we're there as well. And we'll be here again next, hopefully Monday. If my internet don't get throttled again, I got to talk to these people tomorrow. We about to have a come to Jesus meeting.
Spectrum.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for allowing me to keep you company, allowing us to keep you company. And we'll see you next week.
See you, motherfuckers.
Peace. In broadcast. Wait.